A lobby group for sugarcane farmers has intensified the quest to reform the sugar sector in the country by forming a parallel task force that is set to traverse the country in the next 2 weeks and to table a report before the president by the end of February. The group, Sugar Campaign for Change, or SUCAM, has also opposed the government proposal seeking to introduce sugarcane zoning in the country, terming it illegal and detrimental to farmers. Here's Lillian Kiaria with finer details on the sugar sector.
Barely 2 weeks after the government's sugar task force was forced to stop its public engagements due to hostility from farmers over pending arrears, a lobby group, the Sugar Campaign for Change, has thrown a spanner in the works.
On account of being our own experts in sugarcane farming, have formed our own task force. That task force of farmers arises from an alliance of sugarcane farmers organization that we call NASFO, Kenya National Alliance of Sugarcane Farmers Organization. It's in place, being coordinated by SUCAM.
The group has released a public engagement schedule and will begin by holding sessions with farmers in Nzoia next week on Monday and make stops in 15 other towns in the next 2 weeks. SUCAM has also opposed zoning as one of the proposals in the new sugar regulation, terming it as a breach of the constitution.
The proposal that zoning be introduced represents a direct contravention of the competitive law, which rules our anti-competitive practices and anything that might distort prices in any market or restrict trade. Zoning forces farmers to be tied to a single buyer for their crops, and that just quite simple removes all opportunity to get any price but one, as set by the miller they are allocated to.
SUCAM wants farmers to be given autonomy to sell their cane where they deem best.
I've not been paid since March, and somebody wants to zone me to Nzoia Sugar Mill so that I do not sell my cane to factories that perform. Because within Nzoia, there are factories that perform. Why don't we give scope to factories that perform? The ones that do not perform, the economic law is clear, The law of competition is very clear. In business, you perform or you die.
The challenges facing the sugar sector continue to persist, with farmers still decrying lack of payment of their arrears by the government. Lillian Kiaria, NTV Business.